Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Megan and today I am going to be sharing with you 5 very simple ways to make your overall Sims 4 gameplay look more realistic. If you're struggling and want to improve the overall look of your Sims, pets and builds but don't want the hassle of downloading custom content or mods, or perhaps you just can't be bothered with the time and effort it takes to create detailed Sims and builds, then this video is for you. And the best part is most of the work is already done for you, you just need to know where to look. First up, I am going to show you where to find realistic looking pets. Once you're in the gallery, click on the search bar here and go to EA account ID and type in Pugowned. This amazing creator is a wizard with using the paint tool and has created a huge selection of very realistic looking animals. Seriously, any breed of cat or dog will be here, and not only that, but they've also made animals like tigers, lions, leopards and raccoons as well. Whether you are looking for a household pet or want to try something bigger like starting your own zoo, this is the creator you want. Like seriously, how cool is this tiger? And this king cheetah blew my mind. It's gorgeous. Now obviously most of you will be playing with household pets, so this here is the Bengal cat, a rough-coated collie, and for literally every farm and ranch playthrough I use this Australian cattle dog. Moving on to builds, if you are someone who loves to build houses but you struggle with floor plans and want them to look more realistic, I highly recommend searching Google or Pinterest for real house plans and simply replicating them into your game. Simply choose how many bedrooms you would like and type that into the search bar. For this build, I typed in a 3-bedroom house floor plan and it was literally the first one to pop up. Obviously, this is a very basic build, but you can even search for floor plans that include multiple stories, patios, pools. I mean, you can even find floor plans for houses with as many as 20 bedrooms. An added bonus is that most floor plans will come with pictures of what the outside of the house looks like too, so you can always use those for inspiration as well. Continuing with builds, if you are someone who loves historical playthroughs that involve big builds like medieval castles, which can be extremely time consuming and hard to make look realistic, then this one is for you. This time, you're going to select the hashtag option and type in FGGHISTORICAL. This fabulous creator has built everything from medieval castles, Egyptian pyramids, Viking houses, Roman themed houses, and even an old western town. This here is one of quite a few castles that you can download from this particular creator. Every one of their builds is so realistic and so detailed. This here is the basement level, which comes complete with beds for all the workers and even jail cells for prisoners. Already this provides so much opportunity for different playthroughs. Moving up to the first floor, which I can only show a small portion of because it really is so big. There are kitchens, dining rooms, even a little church area. This here is a war room, which I think is fantastic. This is the little Viking hut. It is so cute. I love all the little beds on the straw floors. And there are just so many different builds, from Egyptian pyramids and homes to this very cute old western town that I mentioned earlier. And on top of this really cool pirate ship, I also saw a Victorian inspired palace, and seriously, just so much more. Basically any build for any historical playthrough you will find here. When it comes to creating Sims, it can be quite the challenge to get the face and body shape you want, especially if you aren't well versed in using the necessary tools. Once again, the gallery is going to prove to be extremely helpful. So instead of spamming the randomize button until you find a Sim with a decent jawline and nose, you're going to type base Sim into the search bar. You will then be able to pick a physical shell of a Sim. Now, all I have to do is add her hair and clothes, and she's done. As you can see, she is absolutely gorgeous, but it is entirely up to you. If you would prefer to search for an ugly Sim, you can do that as well. Last but not least is the world itself. Once you have decided on which world your Sim is going to live in, you are going to delete every single community lot. For this, we want to start with a completely clean slate, and then you're going to replace every single one of them with either your own builds or much better ones from the gallery. Now, is this going to be time consuming? Yes, but it will make a huge difference to your gameplay. A world full of aesthetically pleasing places you would actually be excited to take your Sims is going to have you leave the house so much more often, as opposed to getting stuck in that work to home grind. There are so many things that you can add, from coffee shops, restaurants, gyms. as well as smaller community lots that your Sims can visit, like basketball courts or sporting ovals, graveyards, and gardens. This way, your Sim isn't traveling from world to world on a random Tuesday, it's all within their own town. Not only will this give you a much wider variety of places for your Sims to go, but the world in which they live will feel so much more realistic. And of course, if you want, you can take it even further, delete and replace builds from the other worlds as well, so that your Sims have a better and wider variety to choose from when they do want to travel. This is a water park for Solani I just found on the gallery. It's got so much more to do than simply visiting the beach. Honestly, setting up a decent file save will make all the difference. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It'll keep you notified of all future videos. But until then, have a wonderful and blessed week, guys. Thanks for watching.